Well, I just got to tell you what. There are people all around the world breathing a sigh of relief. You're back, Des is
I
back.
know, I'm back. It's good. I knew for a long time,
Yes.
so it was very, very difficult to keep this under wraps.
There are prayer circles. Did you know that?
There were prayer circles? Well, I started most of them, so I do know that, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I traveled around. That's what I was doing all year, was
Really?
traveling around starting prayer
Praying.
circles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, signing autographs for what they looked to when they prayed.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I was teasing Alan because he always says, "Oh, I don't really like the," and I'm not using what he sounds like. But
That was a good impression.
really,
That was good.
no, I don't really like
Yeah,
cliffhangers. But that was like the cliffiest of all hangers.
It was
right?
quite cliffy. Yeah, yeah, it was really cliffy. I found out, I just saw the first part of the text when I was driving. I was driving, it said, it was from Alan, said, dude, Des gets shot and dies. And I was like, what? Ah! And I was like, totally freaked me out. And I pulled over on the side of the road and read it all. And I was like, and then like, even after we shot it, and I knew, Alan was like, you don't actually die.
Right. There would be a revolt.
Yeah, well, people
I
got
don't
pretty
think it was-
upset, and like everyone who
yes.
sees me is like, "Are you okay?" I'm
Right.
like, "Yeah, no, I'm like, what do you
How's
expect me to
that
lift up?" and
GSW?
blood pour?" Yeah,
Eh?
yeah. And then even after I knew, after we had shot it, after I talked to Alan, after I was seeing scripts for season 4,
never know.
I was still like, "Who knows? Maybe they changed their mind. Maybe Alan
Right.
changed his mind, wants me dead."
People love you.
Oh, that's nice.
Mark O'Brien, what a year. So season 3, great. And all I'm hearing about season 4 is it's blow the doors off better. What can you tell me now without getting in trouble?
It's an explosive thrill ride of thrills, chills, and spills, and lots of cool guest stars. Lots of people coming back.
What about the love? Give me something. Like, because, we're all rooting for you and Tinny.
I'll give you this much.
Okay.
You don't see any skin.
Okay, good.
There's,
Good enough.
yeah, there's no nudity. There's no hardcore frontal nudity. That's all I can say.
Wow, which really opens it up to everything, really.
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah.
Okay, now the other thing I loved was this sort of the behind the scenes, the really developing the whole PI side of Des. Are you doing more cases in season 4?
Oh yeah, he's out
Yeah.
there. Well, once he healed, which took many months.
Sure.
He's back on the scene and up to
Bigger
his-
and better, a bigger role? Is it like a...
Are you trying to
is
say I'm
it-
fat?
n-
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, you're
no.
very slight.
Thank
I've
you.
always been
Very
worried.
slight.
Like, I think to myself, on location now, do they tether him? Like, in a strong wind.
They have to, yeah. Well, I'm from Paradise, so they used to say we put rocks in our pockets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I have to do that from time to
Sure.
time. And then on lunch break, I'll take the rocks and I'll throw them because that's what we do, when you're from Paradise, according to everyone else. So, yeah.
Very good. All right. So, no, I was wondering if it was Doyle, and Courtney.
That's what I've been trying to get. It was in my contract. I don't know what happened to Alan Hocko. There were some other things in my contract too that I didn't get, I might add.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're
Supposed to-
alive.
I'm supposed to have a half case on set every single day. Don't know where that is. Supposed to have. Well, I'm not going to get into the other things I'm supposed to have.
Right.
Not really for television.
Fair enough.
No.
Mark, you and I always meet at the Duke. This is not the Duke.
No, but we are such alcoholics that we were like, hey, we'll go to the next best thing. Let's go to the set of the Duke.
And I have my flask, which we'll have during commercial break.
Oh, good. Yeah, I brought mine too, so that's good. Yeah. This is the set of the Duke, which is very, very
Real.
alarmingly real and
Right.
similar. We used to we'd rap sometimes, and we'd shoot here, rap here, and have a few drinks in here. And by a few, I mean a lot more than a few. You know what I'm saying? And then we would go downtown, and we'd be like, where do we want to go? The Duke! And we go to the real Duke. So it's just like, what is wrong with this? But what happens is, after you have a few nips, and you try and leave the fake Duke, you expect to go outside.
Right.
And instead you run into like a grip or something.
It's trippy.
Yeah.
Unless he's good looking.
Yeah. Some grips I really like running into. It's not part of my contract. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah.
Again with the contract dispute.
Oh, man. It's
Hey?
long. My contract is this thick. Yeah. There are many clauses.
Okay, and just because we know Des, heart's breaking all around the world as the real Mark O'Brien leaves the single world in 2013.
Yes, I do.
By the time this airs, let's just see. I don't know. January 14th?
January
Are you
6th.
OTM, as the girls say?
What's that?
Off the market?
I am off the market. I'm big time. Come over. Here she is right here. Come over.
The gorgeous, the talented, the lovely
She's
Georgina
always
Reilly.
watching me do interviews with you.
Well,
She loves
that's
it.
in your
She comes for
contract.
you. That's in my contract.
look at her.
Hi.
Look at the star. Superstar. Okay, can I
We're
just...
the same height all of a sudden.
Well, and now the marriage has happened. The wedding has happened? No, January 14th?
January 6th.
No, January 6th, the same day that Doyle premieres.
Yeah.
On a Sunday, you're getting married.
Yeah.
Georgina, while we've got you, what can you tell us about season 4? You're not under contract, are you? Could you tell us anything? What do you know?
I don't know anything. I actually don't know anything.
She requests to not know anything. She's
I don't
like,
know anything because
tell
I'm a
me."
fan. I'm a super
Is that
fan.
true?
So I actually
You're like
enjoy.
me.
Yeah, every well now Sunday, I get excited to see what's going to happen to him,
Like-
and I won't run lines with him.
Like
won't,
I
I
read,
wanna know.
well, that's just
Yeah.
because she's a bad wife. But I tried to tell her about one of the things that was happening in season 4 when Jake dies. Oh crap! Probably shouldn't have mentioned that.
Wow.
Anyway, whatever. We all know Jake's gonna die, and when he dies of that heart attack in season 4, episode 3, I was telling her about it, and she was like,